Everyone for joining. I'm going to go ahead and get started shortly. Thank you for all letting us know where you're calling in from. A lot of New Yorkers, which is great. That's where I am as well. Yeah, I think we have about quorum, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm really excited to spend time with this group and to talk about everything 2024 summer trade show season and get to meet everyone here. So before we dive in, I'd love to introduce myself. My name is Nora. I'm new to the Faire team, so new to all of you as well. I joined in the spring to lead our customer marketing team, and I'm really excited to work with both brands and retailers at Faire. We're also joined by Adam and Carter, who are on our brand success team, and we'll be talking to you as well. Okay, so before we get started, in case none of you have joined any of our other webinars, a little bit of housekeeping. We will be recording today. I saw that comment come in the Q&A in the chat function earlier. So with the recording, we will email it out afterwards to everyone who registered. And so no need to take notes. And if you can't join or have to leave early, you will get the recording. Also, during registration, we did collect questions in advance. And so we've synthesized those questions at the end, and we will be answering them live. Saying that, if you want to use the chat functionality, please ask questions as they come up throughout the presentation. We'd love that. And we have additional Faire experts on the line that are ready and eager to answer the questions that come in. We may not be able to get to all of them. And so in the case that we don't, we will be following up after the call for questions that we didn't have time to answer, either in the chat or live. And then finally, I just want to remind folks about our Faire blog, where we have best practices about trade shows, more information about our app, and a lot of resources across the board. So in the case that you are looking for more additional information, you can also check there. Okay, so what will we be talking about today? Today, we'll talk about the current market headed into the summer trade show season and how Faire is hoping to empower our brands as partners. Then we'll review best practices for when you're attending trade shows, specifically about how to best use the Faire app for brands to simplify your trade show experience. We'll discuss Faire Direct Policy and ways you can ensure your orders qualify for 0% commission, specifically during this busy time. We'll also talk about plans for our Faire Summer Market, and then we'll end with questions, as I mentioned earlier, and share a checklist of to-dos so you're set up for the summer. Okay, before we dive into the tactical, let's set the stage. As many of you know, Faire's mission is to empower brands and retailers if you go to the next slide, to strengthen the unique character of local communities. And Faire works really hard to partner with brands like yourself to serve our mutual customer, the independent retailer. On the next slide, heading into the summer, we conducted some research about how consumers were thinking about spending. And we learned that Americans are personally willing to spend an average $150 a month extra to ensure their local shops survive. This is fantastic news at Faire as we strive to strengthen our local communities and believe that Main Street retailers are a core part of that community. And it's fantastic news for you, our brands, because that means consumers are shopping for your products in these shops and spending more in the process. So now is really the time to ensure your products are showing up in these shops, getting in front of these engaged consumers, and capturing this growing desire to shop independently. And at Faire, we strive to partner with brands like yourself to empower growth, simplify how you run your business, and we're here to support you at every stage of your growth journey, including online at Faire, through any other growth channels that you're serving, and of course, during trade shows. So specifically, today we want to talk to you about how we're supporting your growth during trade show season. If you go to the next slide, we're partnering with you to simplify the trade show experience. For those who don't know, we've built an app for brands that supports mobile ordering and business card scanning, so you can close deals right on the floor. We're empowering you to level up prospecting pre and post trade show with CRM tools and Faire Direct. We want to ensure you can set yourself up to win business at 0% commission. And then finally, you can also grow your sales online simply while you're building relationships in person. Between Insider Partnership and Faire Summer Market, we're eager to empower your business growth by helping you reach engaged retailers with free shipping and your online trade show, which complements your in-person investments. And with that, I'm excited to turn it over to Adam, who will dive into these tools in more detail.
Thanks, Nora. My name is Adam, and I'm on our brand success team here at Faire, based out of our San Francisco office. Next, we'll discuss some tips for getting ready for the upcoming trade shows and share more about the Faire app for brands, which can be used on an iPhone, an iPad, or an Android device. We understand that attending a trade show can be both exciting and stressful, which is why we've broken down a number of tips below to help you feel confident this trade show season. We'll go through each of the pre, during, and post-show strategies in a lot more detail in the upcoming slides, but here is just a sneak peek of what we recommend. All right, next slide, please. Thank you. So at least 1 week before the show, send an email to your customers to let them know which shows you are attending, and be sure to include any booth numbers. If you plan to send these emails off of Faire, make sure to include your Faire Direct link to ensure that you pay 0% commission for your leads and existing customers. Download and print your marketing flyer and QR code. Under the Faire Direct tab, you'll be able to see a section titled In Person, where all you need to do is click Create Flyer or download the QR code. Lastly, make sure your Faire catalog is up to date with your newest products, and be sure to include any items that are available for pre-order. You can also set up rep links. These links act just like your Faire Direct link, but can be attributed to an individual sales rep. Feel free to contact our support team, and they'll be happy to set these up for you. If you haven't done so already, I also highly recommend downloading the Faire app for brands. The app is the best place to drive connections on Faire, lock in 0% Faire Direct relationships, take orders in person, and scan new connections directly into your Faire CRM. The app can be downloaded on your tablet, iPhone, or Android device. If you need to download the app, you can do so by scanning the QR code below, or by searching for the Faire for Brands in the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. I'll give you guys a couple of seconds to get your phones out to scan the QR code. All right, next slide, please. There's so much you can do within the brand app. Just to name a few, you can easily message your customers, manage your orders and your product inventory, and take advantage of our new features, which are perfect for trade shows. There's order writing, business card scanning, and sending your Faire Direct invites on the go. During the show, we encourage you to use the new mobile order writing tool to easily take orders at the show. You can write orders for Faire retailers and retailers who aren't on Faire. Retailers not on Faire do not have to sign up. They can simply submit payment as a guest. Most orders you write are likely to have 0% commission. We'll only take a commission when you write an order for a retailer with whom you already have a marketplace relationship. I'll now play a short video to help walk you through the process of writing an order.
There are several ways you can add products to the order. You can search for the product in your catalog by its name or SKU. You can use your device camera to scan a written order form. And you can add custom items that aren't in your Faire catalog, such as merchandising displays or samples. You can add a new customer's information or select from your customer list. At any time, you can add more details, such as when the customer wants the order to ship, a promotion you want to apply, and notes you want to remember during fulfillment. Once you've built the order, your customer will need to look over the details and approve it. They can scan the QR code, which will instantly pull the invoice up on their phone. You can send them the invoice by email. Or you can share a link to the invoice via text, Instagram, WhatsApp, and more. That's how easy it is to write orders for retailers in the Faire app. Download the app on your phone or tablet to try it for yourself.
All right, next slide, please. While at the show, feel free to utilize the new business card scanning feature or simply enter the customer's details manually to add the retailer's contact info into your Faire CRM. Once you've added the customer, in order to receive the 0% commission, you must send the Faire Direct invitation as seen on the right. Then the 0% commission relationship is valid for 3 months. You can also follow this flow by taking a look at this animation to the right. There we go. Next slide, please. Throughout the show, don't forget to collect retailers' business cards and email addresses for future outreach. You can also display your printed out marketing flyers and QR codes as seen on the image to the right-hand side here at your booth for retailers to scan. Next slide, please. All right, now after the show, once you're back, continue to add leads through the app that you weren't able to get to during the show. Send an email campaign and direct message to those customers who you did meet at the show. Again, just make sure to include your Faire Direct link in any emails you send off of Faire to ensure you pay 0% commission. Follow up on any written orders via the order writing tool. This can also be done within the brand app or within your portal under the orders tab. There will be a separate tab for invoicing. All right, now I'll pass it off to Carter.
Great. Thanks, Adam. Hi, everyone. My name is Carter Macon, and I am on the brand success team based in San Francisco. In this next section, I'll talk through how you can get more 0% commission orders at trade shows utilizing all of these new tools and strategies that Adam talked about. We want to share some best practices for 0% commission orders. As Adam mentioned, we recommend collecting as many business cards and email addresses throughout the show. By far, the easiest way to ensure 0% commission is to scan the business cards and manually enter emails through the Faire app. Our recommendation is to do this in real time or during breaks in customer conversations to get ahead of retailers placing orders in the late afternoon or early evening back at their hotels. It's super important for you to send the Faire Direct invitation immediately after adding the customer. Then the 0% commission relationship is valid for 3 months. Simply adding the customer to the CRM does not qualify. The outreach is necessary. And you should recontact retailers at least every 3 months on Faire through the email campaign tool to refresh the 0% commission relationship. And we do have a secondary Plan B approach for documenting trade show relationships, but it is not recommended. This is a little bit more cumbersome than our primary recommendation on the previous slide. So if you don't collect the email or business card, you can provide both a photo of the retailer's trade show badge along with offline marketing material that includes the Faire Direct link that you have displayed at your trade show booth. And the date on the photos must be visible and be within 3 months prior to the retailer's first order with you on Faire. In terms of general Faire Direct policy, here are a few reminders. For relationships to automatically qualify at 0% commission, you should encourage retailers to order through your Faire Direct link or widget and keep your customer list up to date. Of course, sending the Faire Direct invite immediately after uploading and sending a Faire email campaign at least every 3 months to refresh the relationship. And for manual commission change requests, you should always include your Faire Direct link in all emails and direct messages, and always send a follow-up email after in-person, phone, or social media interactions to submit as proof. And we have a lot more information about our Faire Direct policy in our Help Center articles. We want to chat about how in-person trade shows can complement virtual trade shows in our Faire Summer Market. So as Nora mentioned, Faire empowers our brands to grow their wholesale business across different channels, whether that be through in-person trade shows, Faire virtual trade shows, or sales reps. Faire Summer Market is our virtual trade show and our biggest buying days of the year. Brands and retailers don't have to travel. Retailers get to find brands they otherwise wouldn't have found. They get the best discounts of the year, and brands drive more sales. Excuse me. It's still important for brands and retailers to interact at in-person shows, but these virtual markets provide an easy way for retailers to order and reorder with you without leaving their home or shop. Faire Market is taking place July 23rd through the 25th, with Insider Early Access Day on July 22nd. It starts at 12 a.m. Eastern and ends at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. And similar to last winter market, Faire will match brand promotions up to 5% globally. You can go ahead and create your promotion through the event guide in your portal, and we found that tiered promotions tend to perform better and drive larger orders. Next slide. During our last Faire Winter Market in January, over 106,000 new relationships were made between brands and retailers. Nearly 57,000 retailers shopped the market and on average ordered from 5 different brands. In terms of strategies to prepare for the market, on the next slide, we've put together things to do before the market starts, during, and post. So starting now, please go ahead and set your promotion, update your customer list with all of your existing and prospective customers, add any new products and any pre-orders, refresh your collections, and send your marketing materials across channels. During the show, remember to send marketing campaigns both on and off of Faire, highlighting your promotion as well as on your social channels, and send direct messages on Faire to customers who have items in their carts, reminding them to check out. Post-show, remember to fulfill orders on time and send a message to your customers thanking them for their business. And we also wanted to share a few reminders about our Insider Partnership Program. This program will help grow your business by offering more free shipping to insider retailers on Faire. Free shipping is by far the #1 request from Faire retailers, and we are really excited about this program. Remember to opt in by June 30th, which is this Sunday, through your brand portal to get a preview of the expanded marketplace insider free shipping during Faire Market as a thank you. And the program doesn't officially launch until August 22nd, but make sure to opt in now to take advantage of the early bird special. We put together an in-person trade show checklist that we will be sharing out after the webinar. This checklist is comprehensive of all of the content that we went through today, including sending out email campaigns and downloading the app before the show, utilizing the new business card scanning and lead capture tools during the show, and continuing to add leads and following up with your customers post-show. And finally, we had a few question submissions during the event registration and wanted to address a few top questions. I'll hand it back to Adam to answer the first one.
Thank you, Carter. So we definitely hear often, why should I be taking orders through Faire via the mobile app, especially if I'm at a trade show versus my own, either Shopify, POS, or any other order writing form, which is a great question. And there's a number of reasons why we recommend using the Faire app for brands to write orders at a show. First, if the retailer is already shopping on Faire, this allows them to easily manage all of their wholesale orders in one place. So this order writing basically makes it very easy for the retailers to keep all of their orders in one place, all of their invoicing, and it even makes it easier for them to reorder. The second reason is that if a retailer is new to Faire, those retailers, if they sign up through that Faire Direct link or through the order that you are writing for them, if they're signing up for Faire, not only do they get a sign-up discount on their first order with you and 1 year of free shipping, both covered by Faire, they'll also be able to get the 60-day payment terms and free returns that we offer on opening orders. Not only that, but driving 0% commission orders to your shop will ultimately help you stand out within the search and ranking within our algorithm. All right, now I'll pass it back off to Carter.
Thanks, Adam. The next question we got is, how will commission work for retailers that visit our booth but place an order through Faire at a later date? So I know we covered this, but this is super important, so I do want to reiterate a few things. So as we mentioned, the easiest and most streamlined way for an order to come on at 0% commission automatically is to collect their email address or business card while they are at your booth. So ask them for their contact info and upload that information to Faire immediately. The business card scanning feature is really powerful for this. You can also add the customers through your desktop computer if that's easiest for you at the show. Then send the invitation to shop your line. That appears right after uploading the customer. Then the 0% commission relationship is valid for 3 months. Of course, recontacting those retailers every 3 months will ensure the 0% commission relationship is refreshed. And as the backup form of proof, if you don't have their contact info or you weren't able to collect it, please at least make sure that you took a photo of their retailer badge. And you can use that as proof to submit as a 0% commission relationship after they've placed their order. And our customer support team will help to update that commission if you have that acceptable proof, as well as your offline marketing material displayed at your booth. And the final question is, what are 3 areas to prioritize to be consistently successful on Faire? This is a great final question to wrap things up. The first is to continue using our Faire Direct program. So this includes your Faire Direct link, your QR code, which has the link embedded into it, and the widget to invite more of your retailers to order your products at 0% commission. This will increase impressions and conversion, helping the algorithm better understand what types of retailers shop your brand, and will surface you in front of other similar retailers. The second is to consistently send email campaigns on Faire. We recommend at least 4 a month, with a combination of sending emails to all customers and targeted emails to smaller lists using some of our filters in our customers tab. You can highlight new products, new collections, promotions, and best sellers. And these campaigns also drive more impressions and increases conversion of your products. Finally, we recommend investing in product listing quality. We recommend using accurate and comprehensive product titles and descriptions, including keywords related to color, style, and unique features, and invest in high quality images. So high resolution, clean white backgrounds, as this will really help to catch the retailer's attention as they are browsing on Faire. And with that, we want to wrap by saying that Faire succeeds when our brands succeed. We are here to empower you to grow your sales and simplify how you run your business, and are always looking for new ways to help you. Your feedback is incredibly helpful, so please keep it coming. We will send this recording out afterwards with the trade show checklist. There will also be a brief survey that will pop up at the end of the webinar, and we'd appreciate your feedback. And if we didn't get to your question in the Q&A, we will follow up with you afterwards. We want to thank you for joining us today and hope that you found these strategies helpful. Best of luck in trade show season.